I pretended to be someone else. Online. You're probably gonna hate me for this. Honestly, sometimes I hate myself for it too. But here it is. I pretended to be someone else online. For months. With someone who trusted me. And it didn't just ruin their life. It messed up mine in ways I never expected. I'm 25. And no, I'm not some scammer or creep lurking online for fun. I wasn't trying to steal money or blackmail strangers. It started as something small, stupid, harmless, or at least that's what I told myself. The truth? I was lonely, pathetically lonely. After college, life didn't exactly go the way I thought it would. I moved back in with my parents because I couldn't afford rent. My degree didn't land me a job in my field. My friends scattered. Some got engaged, some started careers, some moved away, and me? I was stuck. Back in my childhood bedroom, scrolling on my phone at 3 a.m., staring at glow-in-the-dark stars I'd stuck on the ceiling when I was 13. I felt invisible, forgettable, like the world was moving forward and I'd been left behind. That's when the idea hit me. I made a fake account. It wasn't elaborate, just a random girl's photo from the internet, brown hair, friendly smile. I gave her the name Sophie. I made a burner email, no plan, no long-term scheme, just this. Character I could slip into when I didn't feel like being myself. Because being me felt unbearable. At first, Sophie was just a mask for late-night chats. Twitter threads, random forums, places where no one cared who you really were. But then I met him. Let's call him Ethan. He wasn't the type of guy I thought I'd even notice. No model looks, no flashy lifestyle. But he was funny and quick, and he actually listened. Like, when I typed something, he didn't just skim and respond with a one-liner. He asked questions, dug deeper. We started talking about music, stupid reality TV shows, the kind of memes that only make sense at 2 a.m. And then, slowly, it got deeper. He told me about his job, how he hated it but felt trapped, about his dad, who'd been in and out of the hospital, about how most nights he came home to an empty apartment and just sat in silence. And me? As Sophie. I wasn't the awkward, quiet, too much in her head girl I was in real life. I was charming, confident, the version of myself I always wished people would see. I'll never forget one night. He was having a rough time at work. His boss had chewed him out in front of everyone. He vented, said he was this close to quitting. And I, as Sophie, wrote him this long message about how strong he was, how people saw more in him than he realized, how he deserved more than a job that crushed him. And he replied, "No one's ever made me feel this understood." Do you get what that felt like? For someone to say that? It was like a drug, like oxygen after drowning. But at the same time, it hurt, because he wasn't saying it to me. He was saying it to a picture of a stranger. And let me pause here. If you've ever wanted to be someone else, even for a second, you'll get why I did it. But if you haven't, I know, I probably just sound pathetic. Weeks blurred into months. During the day, I was myself, unemployed, insecure, invisible. At night, I became Sophie, magnetic, adored, seen. But with every conversation, the tension grew. Ethan wanted more, a phone call, a video chat, a real face. And every time he asked, I panicked. Excuses spilled out. Broken webcam, bad Wi-Fi. My roommate was always around. He bought it for a while, but I could feel his patience thinning. He wanted Sophie to be real, and I wasn't. Why didn't I just tell him? Why didn't I confess before it got worse? Because deep down, I was terrified. What if he hated me? What if the real me, the quiet, awkward me, wasn't enough? So instead, I built the lie higher, found more photos, added more details. Gave Sophie a favorite coffee shop, a brother, a dog she supposedly rescued. The more he opened his heart, the more I built walls between him and the truth. And with every brick I laid, I hated myself more. The breaking point came on his birthday. He told me he'd never felt so close to anyone before, that Sophie was the only person who really got him. And then he said 3 words that destroyed me. I love you. He didn't just say it casually. He poured his heart out. Said he'd been holding it in for weeks, that he couldn't imagine his life without Sophie in it. I froze. My fingers hovered over the keyboard. And then I typed it back. I love you too. Hit send. Sat there in silence. And felt like the worst person alive. And maybe you're sitting there thinking, why didn't you just stop? Why didn't you just confess? I ask myself that every single day. After that night, things escalated fast. Ethan wanted to meet. He started planning trips. Talking about introducing Sophie to his family, about the future, and that's when I broke. I couldn't drag this any further, so I disappeared. I deleted the account, blocked his number, shut everything down, and the last messages he sent me still haunt me. Did I do something wrong? Please don't do this. Just tell me the truth. I don't understand. And then, nothing. Silence. Do you get how horrible that is? Leaving someone in the dark like that? I destroyed his trust in people. And for what? To protect myself? Sometimes I wonder, if you were in my shoes, would you have told him the truth? Or would you have disappeared like I did? Because honestly, I still don't know if confessing would have made it any less cruel. Here's what I've realized. I lied because I didn't think me was enough. I created Sophie because she was everything I wasn't. Bold, witty, desirable. But living as her taught me something ugly. That loneliness makes you selfish. That validation can be addictive. That you can hurt someone deeply without ever meeting them in person. And yeah, I regret it. I regret every message, every fake detail, every time I let Ethan believe in someone who didn't exist. But I also regret not giving myself a chance. Because who knows? Maybe the real me could have been enough. If you've made it this far, I really need to know. Do you think people like me deserve forgiveness? Or should I just accept that what I did makes me unforgivable? And the cruel irony? I thought being myself wasn't good enough. But in the end, Ethan never even got the choice. I decided for him. And that's something I'll carry for the rest of my life. By the way, if you're still watching, hit that like button. I don't deserve it, but maybe Sophie would have asked.